Hello and welcome to Video Break. Today we are in Psalm 28:4. Repay them for their deeds and their evil work. Repay them for what their hands have done and bring back on them what they deserve. Now, who in the world is he talking about? If you go up, it's the wicked. It's those who do evil. David's saying, Lord, pay them back. Don't let them prosper here. Pay them back for what their sins deserve. Pay them back for their wickedness. Pay them back for their evil. Don't you love it again that here David is? He's surrounded. He was even chased by his own son. You know, he was chased by Saul. And, you know, there was a lot of evilness in David's day. You know, and I'm thinking kind of like our day. There's a lot of evilness. And sometimes we see evil people at work. And you ever want to say, man, someday they're going to get what they deserve. You know, that's sometimes what I say. You know, I'm not the one to pay them back. I'm not the one that's vengeance is mine. You know, that's not my job. That job has been taken. I've said, I can't tell you how many times I've said that. My role is to walk into their life and continue to forgive them. But my job is not to pay them back because that's the Lord's role. But David had enough, you know, what's the word? I just think realness. I can't think of any other word other than realness that says, all right, God, I know it's not my job, but I'm just going to remind you again what your job is. Repay these people for what they've done. So I think my lesson from this is it's not my role. It's not my role to go through the world repaying evil for evil, repaying people back the way they treat me, treating them the same way they treat me. You know, Scripture says, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And so the same way that I like to be treated, I'm going to treat people that way, even those, you know, who try to pursue me. I just love it that, you know, David had Saul chasing him, trying to kill him, yet he recognizes that he was the king, he was the anointed one, and that it wasn't David's job to lay hands on him. It wasn't even David's servants to lay hands on Saul. You know, that role was up to God. And so I just appreciate that so much because I could go through this world and be bitter, pay people back for what they've done to me. You know, so could you. And maybe you spend some time doing that. And all you can find in doing that, I find in my life, I don't find peace doing that. All I find is it's never going to be enough for what they deserve. So why don't we just leave that? Why don't we just fire ourselves today from taking vengeance into our own hands? You know, and allow God the opportunity to repay people and talk to God about it, just like David did. He talked to God about it, you know, repay them. And so I know that people bothered him, and I think it's okay that people bother us in that context, that they're doing evil. But I certainly don't think it's our job to take evil into our own hands and pursue after evil. I don't see that. So maybe we should pray for some of those people that have hurt us, that have done evil in our lives or done evil to the loved ones. Maybe our role is to pray for them and see what the Lord can do with their hearts. But do know, there will come a day. And man, I just can't imagine the day if you're living in evil. Be blessed.